Today, I'm going to open your eyes to a truth that many men fail to grasp. Women are subtle when they show interest, and if you're not paying attention, you could miss the signals. Sometimes, what seems like a simple conversation is actually a hidden invitation for something more. So, listen up, because I'm going to show you how to spot the clear signs that a woman wants to go out with you and how to avoid being caught off guard. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Here, we're going to help you develop the skill of correctly interpreting what women are really saying, so you're never left in confusion. What are you doing this weekend? How to tell if she's looking for a date or just making conversation. When a woman asks you, "What are you doing this weekend?" it's not just because she's curious about your plans. This is one of the most common signs that she's testing the waters to see if you're available. She wants to know if you have plans, but what she's really hoping is to find a way to include herself in them. If you're not paying attention, you could respond casually and miss the opportunity for her to invite you out. What should you do? Don't give a vague answer. If she asks this, take the chance to tell her you've got free time or mention something you're thinking of doing that she could join. If she's interested, she'll take the initiative or quickly accept your suggestion. When she suggests activities together, signs she wants more than just friendship. Sometimes women are more direct but in a subtle way. If she says something like, "We should grab a drink sometime," don't hesitate. It's a hint she wants to spend time with you outside the usual setting. When a woman suggests plans with you, she's testing whether you're interested in spending one-on-one time with her. If you ignore it or respond too lightly, she might think you're not interested. So don't miss this chance. Suggest a specific plan and see how she reacts. "We should do something someday." How to interpret this phrase and take action. This phrase may sound vague, I know, but it's not a random suggestion. "We should do something someday" is her way of testing your interest without being too obvious. If you're unsure of what to do when you hear this, let me tell you now. Take control. Don't wait for her to do all the work. What you need to do here is suggest a concrete plan and see if she's up for it. This will not only show that you're interested, but will also give you clarity about whether she genuinely wants something with you or is just playing around with ambiguity. Friendship or romance. How to tell if she wants more than just hanging out. Sometimes a woman might seem like she just wants to hang out with you, but the key is in how she does it. If she frequently looks for opportunities to do things that involve just the two of you, don't doubt it. She's looking for more than simple friendship. Pay attention to how she acts when you're together. If there's more physical contact than usual, or if she looks at you more intensely, that's a clear sign she wants to take the relationship to another level. This is where you need to be careful not to misinterpret the signals and act accordingly. The key is in eye contact. What her body language tells you when she talks about plans. Body language doesn't lie, and if a woman gives you intense eye contact when she talks about making plans, it's because she's interested. Prolonged eye contact is one of the clearest ways to know if she wants something more than just friendship. If you notice that when she suggests something, she holds your gaze longer than usual or her gestures become more personal, you need to act. It's clear that this isn't just casual conversation. It's an indirect invitation for you to make a move. Phrases she uses to test your interest. How not to fall into the trap of vagueness. Women often throw out phrases to test your interest without being too direct. Things like, "We should do something fun one day," or "I'll let you choose the place next time," are ways of seeing if you're also interested in spending time with her. If you miss these signals, you could lose the chance to move forward. Respond confidently, and don't leave the invitation hanging. If you show that you're willing to make plans, she'll see that you share the same interest. "We should go to that place you talked about." What she's really hinting at. When a woman says something like, "We should go to that place you mentioned," she's not being casual. This is a clear sign she wants to spend time with you in a more intimate setting. This is your chance to invite her directly to that place or suggest something similar. Don't brush it off as a simple suggestion, because what she's really hinting at is that she wants to have a special moment with you. When she asks about your availability, how to tell if she's feeling you out for a date. If a woman starts asking you about your schedule, your availability, or says something like, "When are you free?" it's not just out of curiosity. What she's really doing is finding out when she can make plans with you. This is where many guys mess up by responding vaguely or not suggesting anything. Don't fall into that trap. If she's asking about your availability, it's because she wants to spend time with you. Propose something, and watch how she responds. "We always have such a good time together." What it really means when she says it often. When a woman tells you repeatedly, "We always have such a good time together," she's giving you a signal that she enjoys being with you and wants to keep it going. But if you don't react, she might lose interest or think you're not willing to take things further. So if you hear this phrase often, do something about it. Suggest more time together. Plan something that only the two of you can enjoy, and you'll see how her attitude towards you changes. The perfect time to ask for a date. Don't miss your chance to take the next step. The perfect time to ask for a date is when she's already given you several signs of interest. If you've heard several of the phrases I've mentioned and haven't done anything yet, you're about to lose your chance. What you need to do is take the initiative in a clear and confident way. Invite her on a date to a special place or suggest doing something you know she'll enjoy. If she's been giving you these signals, it's likely she'll say yes without hesitation. If you've made it this far, my man, comment below with 100% or something else to let me know that you've received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and share it later. Let's keep going. Phrases women use when they want you. Learn to spot them. Today, we're going to talk about something that's probably happened to you many times without you realizing it. Women, when they want you, don't always say it directly. They use phrases that seem harmless but carry a hidden message. If you don't know how to spot these phrases, you might be left waiting for a clarity that never comes. Today, I'm going to teach you how to identify these signals and avoid being emotionally manipulated. Before we go any further, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Here, you'll learn what no one else has told you about the true intentions behind their words. So let's get straight to the point. I can't stop thinking about you. Is it true love or emotional manipulation? When a woman tells you, I can't stop thinking about you, there's a good chance something else is going on. Is she really in love? Or is she just playing with your emotions to get something? The key here is not to be swayed by words alone. Watch her overall behavior. If she says this only at specific moments or when she needs something from you, it may not be a genuine feeling. She's playing with your ego to keep you hooked. If this phrase is followed by actions that don't align with her supposed love, be careful. You might be getting manipulated. I miss you. How to interpret this classic without falling into false expectations. I miss you is a phrase many men take as a clear sign of interest. But be careful. It doesn't always mean what you think. It's easy to say, but what really matters is the context in which she says it. If you only hear it when she's bored or when no one else is paying her attention, she doesn't miss you. She misses the attention you give her. Don't fall into this trap. Respond cautiously and see if she actually follows up with an effort to see you, or if it's just a way to keep you on standby. You're different from the others. The truth behind this phrase and how to handle it when a woman tells you, you're different from the others, she's using a very common tactic to make you feel special. But stop and think. How many times has she said that before? Is she being sincere? Or is she using this phrase to get something from you? This phrase puts you in a position of privilege in her mind, or at least makes you believe that. What she's really looking for is for you to try harder for her. So, before you let this phrase inflate your ego, watch if she's actually treating you differently, or if she's just using this line to make you feel special without backing it up with actions. I always feel so comfortable with you. A sign she wants more than friendship when a woman tells you, I always feel so comfortable with you. She's not just talking about physical or emotional comfort. She's hinting at something deeper. What she's really saying is that she feels good around you and probably wants to take the relationship to the next level. This is where many men fail because they interpret this as a friendship compliment. Big mistake. If a woman feels comfortable with you, it's an opportunity to step forward and take things to a more intimate place. When she constantly compliments you, why you should pay attention to those compliments. If a woman starts complimenting you constantly, whether it's about your looks, personality, or what you do, you need to pay close attention. Those compliments aren't random. What she's doing is sending signals to see how you react and, more importantly, to see if you respond in a way that allows her to make a move. Don't confuse this behavior with simple courtesy. If she's complimenting very personal things, like your character or how you make her feel, chances are she's waiting for you to take the initiative and move things towards something more intimate. You're the best thing that's happened to me. Is it genuine? Or just a strategy to keep you? You're the best thing that's happened to me is one of those phrases that can sound like a declaration of love, but it can also be a tactic to make you feel indispensable. Don't be swept away by how amazing it sounds. Ask yourself, do her actions back up this statement? If she's saying this but not treating you in a special way, then it's possible she's only using this phrase to make sure you stay available. The key here is to see if she's truly committed to you or if she's just playing with your feelings to avoid losing you. You make me feel so good. What she's trying to get when she says this, when a woman tells you, you make me feel so good, she's not just talking about how happy she is with you. This phrase is a well-calculated compliment designed to get an emotional response from you. She's validating the connection between the two of you, but she's also expecting you to strengthen that connection. The key here is not to fall into the trap of thinking everything is up to you. She should be doing her part too. If she says this and then doesn't do anything to move things forward, then she might just be playing with your emotions to keep you close. I've never felt like this before. How not to fall into the trap of words. This is a powerful phrase. I've never felt like this before. When a woman tells you this, it can seem like she's giving you an exclusive, like you're the only one who's ever made her feel this way. But be careful. She may be using this phrase to elevate the intensity of the relationship without truly committing. Don't be fooled by words if you don't see actions to support that feeling. If she's not willing to deepen the relationship, then she's just using this phrase to keep you emotionally hooked. Phrases that seem innocent but hide intentions. What you need to know to avoid being fooled: there are many phrases that can sound innocent but are actually loaded with hidden intentions. Things like, "You make me feel safe," "I know I can always count on you," or even "You're so easy to talk to," can be ways of testing the waters to see if you're willing to give more than she's willing to offer. If you don't know how to read these signals, you might fall into the trap of thinking she's just being nice, when in fact, she's testing your emotional boundaries. Stay alert, and don't be swayed by pretty words alone. "I always want to be close to you." What this phrase really reveals about her intentions: when a woman tells you, "I always want to be close to you," she's not just talking about casual company. What she's hinting at is that she wants something more physical or intimate. If she says this frequently, it's a subtle way of saying she wants to take the relationship to the next level. This is where many men fail because they don't respond appropriately. If you hear this phrase, it's time to take the initiative and move things forward. If you don't, you could miss an opportunity that she's offering on a silver platter. So there you have it, the phrases women use when they really want you. Now you know how to interpret them and when to act so you don't fall into false expectations or emotional manipulation. Leave me a comment if you've ever heard any of these phrases and didn't know how to react. Don't forget to subscribe to keep learning how to handle these situations and become the best version of yourself. If you've made it this far, my man, comment below with 100% or something else to let me know you've received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it later. Let's keep going. Things every woman in love does for her boyfriend. Signs of true love. Today we're going to talk about something that many of you need to understand. How do you know if a woman is truly in love with you? When a woman really loves you, it's not just about what she says. It's about what she does for you without you having to ask. If you don't know how to spot these signs, you could be missing out on something valuable, or, even worse, you might be with someone who isn't as committed as you think. So pay attention. And before we go any further, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Here, we're going to learn how to interpret what really matters in a relationship so that you don't deceive yourself or fall for false expectations. Let's get into how women act when they're truly in love. 1. She supports your goals. How women show they're committed. When a woman is truly in love with you, she supports your goals and dreams. She doesn't just listen to what you say. She pushes you to be better. You know why? Because she wants to see you grow and become the best version of yourself. If she takes the time to ask about your progress or encourages you to keep going, that's a clear sign that she cares about your future just as much as her own. Don't mistake this for simple politeness. If you see that she genuinely cares about your projects, about the things that are important to you, it's because she's invested in the relationship. 2. She listens to you attentively. Why? How she listens speaks louder than you think. When a woman truly listens to you, she's showing that she values what you think and feel. There's a big difference between someone who just nods their head and someone who truly pays attention. If she remembers the important details of your conversations and asks questions about what you've said, it's a sign she's emotionally committed. It's not just about being physically present. It's about showing that what you say impacts her. If a woman listens to you this way, don't let her go. This is a clear sign of true love. 3. She makes time for you. How to tell if she's prioritizing the relationship. In today's world, we're all busy. But when a woman makes time for you, even with a tight schedule, it's a sign that she truly cares. No matter how busy she is, she will always find a moment to be by your side if she loves you. So, if you notice that she prioritizes spending time with you, whether it's going out or just sharing quiet moments at home, that means she's committed. The excuse of being busy doesn't apply when you're really a priority in her life. 4. She cares about your well-being. The small actions that show her love. If a woman loves you, she shows it by caring about you in small but meaningful ways. It could be something as simple as reminding you to dress warmly when it's cold or asking how your day went. These little actions say a lot. When a woman cares about your well-being, it's not just about physical care, it's emotional too. She wants to see you happy and healthy in all aspects, and those daily concerns are one of the clearest signs that her love is genuine. 5. She defends you in front of others, a sign that she sees you as a big part of her life. A woman in love will defend you in front of others. She won't let anyone speak poorly of you or disrespect you. You know why? Because she sees you as an important part of her life, and any attack on you is like an attack on her. If you see her backing you up in tough situations or supporting you against others' criticism, don't take it lightly. It's her way of protecting the relationship and showing that she values you. 6. She surprises you with thoughtful gestures. Why these small acts have big meaning. When a woman is in love, the little things matter a lot. Could be something small, like getting your favorite snack or leaving you a sweet note. These little gestures are clear signs that she's constantly thinking of you and wants to make you feel special. Don't overlook these details. Even if they're small, they're her way of showing love in everyday life. When someone goes out of their way to surprise you, they're saying, I value you enough to think about how to make you happy. 7. She makes long-term plans with you, what it means when she talks about a future together. If a woman starts talking about long-term plans with you, like vacations, life projects, or even family, it's because she sees you as part of her future. This is one of the clearest signs that her love is serious and committed. A lot of men don't realize how important this is. If she starts including you in her future plans, it's because she's thinking about you deeply. And if you don't respond appropriately, you might miss out on a great opportunity to strengthen the relationship. 8. She involves you in her personal life. Signs she's letting you into her world. When a woman includes you in her personal life, she's letting you into her world. This means introducing you to her friends, her family, and including you in important events. She doesn't do this with just anyone, only with someone she sees as important. If she's involving you in her close circle, it's a clear sign that she sees you as a fundamental part of her life. Not every woman does this, so if you see it, it's because she truly wants you in her life. 9. She respects and values you. How to know if her respect is a sign of her love. Respect is fundamental in any relationship. If a woman respects you in all situations, she's showing that she values who you are and what you do. She doesn't interrupt you, listens when you speak, and treats you with dignity at all times. This respect is a sign of true love, because it's not just about sweet words. If she respects you, she's showing that she wants to build something solid and lasting with you. 10. She sacrifices for you. What it reveals when she gives up important things to be with you. If a woman sacrifices important things for you, it's because she really loves you. This doesn't mean she should give up everything, but if you notice that she changes her plans or adjusts her life to spend time with you, it means that you matter more to her than anything else. Sacrifice is one of the clearest signs of love. If she's willing to give something up for you, it's because she sees you as an essential part of her life.